Hello my friends, it is me Yoli and I'm back. And in this video, I'm gonna be explaining the new video called regarding the rumors that just released on Minitoon's YouTube channel. But before that, you need to understand something. So, if you go to Minitoon's Twitter account, you'll see a secret lore video. And it is about Mudson, the CEO of the company, talking to someone about the disappearance of Ryder Page. And if you watch my previous theory, you'll understand that these robots make food that possesses other creatures, just like we see here with Ryder Page. And after Ryder Page disappeared, some bad rumors started to spread. So that's why Mudson decided to make a response video called Regarding the Rumors. But in the video, you can see some employees of that company. For example, Kona. He made Robbie. But when you look closely, you're like, no, that's not Robbie, that's the prototype. Yeah, but that's the same question that I used to ask myself. Because at the end of chapter 9 of book 2, you can see that Kona indeed says that he's Robbie. So I think that this is Robbie during the time that Kona was making him. Like, he is the unfinished Robbie. And secondly, we can see another employee called Eddie, and he made Yukara. Yeah, but for some reason, the robots that this company make are evil. Because in chapter 10 of book 1, Robbie is supposed to protect them all, but for some reason is trying to chainsaw us. And Diokara is supposed to protect Eddie's mansion, but for some reason it tries to kill Z and Zuzi. And just like I told you, in the Hello Employees video, you can see the robots making food that possesses people. And you're like, the robots are just doing their job, like protecting those places and making food. But you know, if a robot or a machine or something is trying to protect a human, you know that it doesn't use violence. It calls 911 or it turns on the alarm. Oh, and in that video that I just told you about in Minitoon's Twitter accounts, you'll find some secret Morse code in this video. And if you try to solve it, it will give you Don't Miss Ronald's presentation. So if you don't know who's Ronald, Ronald is an employee of EEP, but in his presentation, he didn't make a protection robot, but he made a game. He's a developer. He made Pick 64, that it weirdly looks like Super Mario 64. But the game is already released on Roblox, so you can go check it out if you want, you guys. But the game can only be played on a Super Mario 64 console. And if you've been living under a rock, all Nintendo consoles are not the same. For example, we can see Ronald here holding the game card. And the shape of it looks just like any Nintendo 64 game. But another Nintendo console, for example Nintendo Switch, looks completely different from the Nintendo 64 console. Even the cards looks different. But now let's speak about the Pick 64 game. But before that, I need to tell you something. So before the full game came out, you can enter the game and see a countdown that shows you how much time is left until the game comes out. And you can also find a book that says, a glitch that has no guarantee, a glitch that all can see, a glitch in the shape of a key, a glitch that has broken free. And you're like, what's this glitch key? So if you go to the main Piggy game, and you go to Piggy chapter 12 of book 1, and you take any key and you put it in the blue key, you can find a glitch key. And if you want to transfer it to the Pig 64 game, you'll have to go to chapter 10 and then go through the Birdie Bank lasers and you'll find the Robbie prototype machine and then you'll have to shoot it and it will drop a chip and you have to escape with it. Then you'll have to go to chapter 12 and take the glitch key and put them in these 4 poles and then you'll unlock a secret thing. Then you can put in it the chip and the glitch key. Then the computer will say key has transferred. And if you don't know where it transferred it to the Pig 64 game, where you can use it in this door so you can find Mr. P. And if you give him the Mrs. P picture, he will literally float the whole map. And if you turn on all the valves, the water will drain out. But the dark and strange thing in this game, it is when you get a laser blade and you hit another player, everything glitches and turns blood red, and then it goes dark. And then it gives you a message. It says, the soft locks put in place only contained them for so long. We really did try to make the warehouse unobtainable, but they found the way. What you've written in this code, the entire foundation, it can't be discovered, Ronald. They're banned for now, but not rightfully. Our time is running out. And after this text, you get banned out of the game. And if some of you didn't play the game or knows nothing, let me make something clear. If you get into the game, you'll find 3 portals. One that gets you to the city map, and one that gets you to the mall map, and you find that one that is not obtainable and not possible to get. And it is the warehouse. Because if you try to get in, they'll tell you that you need infinity piggy coins and 4E plus 29 communications. And obviously this is not possible to get. But in that test that we get, they said that we tried to make it unattainable, but they got through. And we're like, who got through? So when you get banned out of the game and you come back, you'll find that there's a lot of NPCs missing. And my theory is that they might be inside of the warehouse. And in a future update, or in a future discovery, I think it's gonna be possible for us to get inside of the warehouse. And maybe we'll find like some characters chained up, or like some characters locked in. Oh, and if you thought that this is it, there's more. So Mudson made a game called Piggy Household Scary Do Not Play that doesn't look like the original Piggy House in chapter 1 of Piggy Book 1. I think it's Mudson House, the CEO of EEP. Because if you played the game, you'll find a laboratory with a note that says, "Do not open highly powerful beings inside. Very dangerous beings, you may not survive." And I think that these highly powerful beings are the robots that are being made in EEP. And who is the CEO of EEP? It is Mudson. So I think that this is Mudson's house. Because the layout and the color and the look of these two houses looks completely different. And before I end the video, I just want to tell you a good news. Mudson is making a Piggy Season 7 update. And it will be police and robber related. And also Mudson leaked a skin that will be in this season. And it is this lion police officer. And guys, this is the longest theory that I've ever made, because Mudson just drops a lot of new things in this month. But now this is it for me, you guys. Bye guys, and have an awesome day, and please subscribe.